Hey man, today we talking about time traveling, man. I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, what the heck is this dude talking about? But I'm so serious. I'm about to teach y'all how to time travel here today in today's video. Basically, what does it mean to time travel? You trying to get somewhere very fast that almost feels like it happened like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna just teach y'all how to time travel as a whole. I'm gonna teach y'all how to time travel to where you wanna go. I'm not gonna teach y'all how to go to Paris and go to London. I'm gonna teach y'all how to get to where y'all goals is at, where y'all priorities is at, where y'all money is at, where y'all everything that you want is at, bro. So basically, what does that mean? We're trying to get from point A to point B. And so getting to point A to point B is kind of like a GPS. It's like a destination. If you want to go somewhere, it's gonna be better off you going there and going straight to there. We don't want to make too many pit stops. We don't want to make too many stops and just fuck off and do all this extra stuff because it's not necessary. So we need to look at it like this. A lot of people are going from point A to point B, but their whole time from going from point A to point B, they've been fucking off. They just been doing stuff. They've been partying, clubbing. How do you want to get rich? You've been partying, clubbing, spending all your money on women, doing all this dumb stuff that is actually deteriorating you getting to where you're trying to go. So you constantly running in a loop, going back in time sometimes, and it's actually a lot harder for you to get to your destination. And the worst part about it is you might die never getting to point B because you couldn't actually just make your GPS align with where you're trying to go and drive straight there. Think of your body like your vessel. Think of your vessel like your car. If you are trying to get somewhere, it is better off you going straight there than making all these pit stops, going to all these unnecessary places. That is not intentional. That is not smart. If you want to get somewhere, you must go directly to where you want to go. If I'm trying to go to the mall, I'm not going to go stop and get some food that I had not planned for prior to going to the mall. That's not a part of the plans. Then I'm definitely not about to go to no damn party that is on the way simply because it's just on the way. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be a lot of stuff that's on the way to your goals. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that is gonna be right in your face, and it's gonna look lit. It's gonna look like a good time. You can stop, have some fun, but don't do it. Think about you driving in a whole bunch of flashy signs, a whole bunch of good looking things. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna be fighting for your attention, but you have to keep that single point of attention on where you going, because if you don't, you're not gonna be able to time travel, bro. If you're trying to get to where you going and it feels so quick that you look up and you like, damn, how did I even get here? Then you literally have to be focused on what you are trying to do and where you trying to go, bro. So what else besides being focused and keeping your GPS on the right course for you to be going to the place that you need to be going, your goals and stuff of that sort? You need to have the knowledge. You need to have the action. You need to have the drive. You need to have the alignment. You need to have these things, because if you do not know how to get to where you're trying to go, it's not going to be possible. Right now, if somebody wants to get rich, but he has no ways to get money, the best thing that he could do is encounter some type of knowledge for him to be able to embark on some type of money. Y'all are making it a harder time for yourselves in this world, because somebody might take a loss. They might learn a lesson from this loss, but the lesson wasn't the full amount of the lesson that they should have got from it. So they continue to go make this loss again. What type of loss are you doing to yourself? At this point, you asking for it. Think about it like this. If I put some money around somebody I know and they take the money, why would I leave just a little bit around him the next time? I'm not going to leave any amount of money around him no more. He's not going to have the chance to even think about doing no shit like that, because I learned from my lesson. And so if you want to have a clear path, you need to learn from your lesson, because everybody who is a millionaire and a billionaire right now, they will tell you that everything that happened to them that could have broke a lot of regular ass people, it actually made who they are. And they learned from their losses and it turned them up. Because they might have lost 150,000, but then they learned, never put your money into this type of investment again, and boom, that was worth millions of dollars in the future. Now I want you to look at this dude right here. As y'all see, we have an entrepreneur who is in his own private jet. He's already made it. He looks pretty young. He's doing great. And when you ask him, hey man, what'd you do to get to where you're at? He's gonna say all types of shit. But you ask him, hey, did it take that long for you to get where you at? He's gonna be like, no. People don't understand that time goes by like this. So even you on this video right now, I could almost say you time traveled to this damn video, because your ass was doing all different types of stuff throughout your life, but you somehow made it to this video today to watch me talk about some shit that could propel you to where you trying to go. So this man right here, he is eating steak and lobster every single night, rich as shit, living his best life while people are starving, and he don't give no damn about it. And also, he doesn't need to give a damn about it because he has established this for himself. He doesn't owe nobody shit. So if he doesn't owe nobody shit, he has nobody to account for. Maybe his mom and people around him, but what does that mean? It means that he has a different type of leverage in his life. He has a different type of power in his life that not a lot of people are able to get to, because they're not willing to go and do the work and stay focused. As soon as a bad bitch come in their lane, when they about to hit their peak, they get distracted, and then the female fuck them all up. Now they done lost all their money. And this could go vice versa for women. But what I want you guys to understand from this dude right here is that he damn near teleported to his goals. He was a kid at some point in time. He was in school at one point in time, and now he's rich in a private jet. And these were all just instances of time. And you have these same instances of time where you were in school, where you were working a job, where you were frustrated. Everybody has instances of time, but it's about what you do in between the instances of time. For instance, this woman right here, there's plenty of people that go to school to go get a degree, and then boom, they look up, now they working for the rest of their life. That's not my role, but it might be somebody else's, and I ain't got no shame to it. But this is somebody else's life. And this is a lot of people's life. They go to school, and then next thing they look up, now they in a business doing their own thing. And I want y'all to look at it from this perspective too. How many people do you know in your life that you have seen grow up and you're like, wow, this person has grown so much? You ever seen a baby and it's almost like, wow, this baby could talk shit now. What? This baby could do things now. It could move, it could talk, it can say things. It has a personality. It's more depth to this person now. Some people grow in different ways too, but that's not the point. And I'm telling y'all this to tell y'all time is going by like this. So if you are not understanding what to do with your time and alleviating what comes in between the time to you, between your goals, your time is going to be out the window, and you're going to be like, what the heck did I do in my life? Because you weren't taking advantage of what you could have been doing with yourself. Everything is now. Things are not going on in the future. Things are not going on in the past. Things can only go on in the past in your head right now. So they're still going on right now. But even if I think of some stuff in the past, it's replaying in my head right now. If I think of the future, it's not that I'm in the future. It's not that I could go to the future, but I'm replaying my future scenario in my head right now. Everything is happening right now, and it's simply only right now. So I'm telling you, get up and do things right now. Do what you have to do right now. You ever did some stuff and looked up and been like, man, I'm glad I did that back then. I'm glad I did that right now back then. And you have to assist yourself right now, because your future self could look back and be like, man, I'm glad I took that advice. I'm glad I did what I had to do. I'm glad that I sat here and I applied myself right then and right there, because this now is a better point. Just like the dude in the private jet, he applied himself right now back when he was younger, and now his right now is in a private jet and shit. For the rest of his life, his kids could eat steak and lobster and eat whatever they want, because he applied himself right now a while ago. And just for that instance of time, it's not gonna be the rest of your life. Would you rather be fucked up for the rest of your life? Or would you rather chase your dreams for a little bit of your life and be able to live a longer span of your life, being way more free, being way more happy, being way more satisfied with what you did, with your purpose and who you are as a whole? I know which one I would choose. But success is the sum of small efforts added up. Look at everything you do on a day-to-day basis. Some people, they're going to be eating gummy worms and gummy bears every single day, and then you see their stomach get big. So success works the same way. If I put in a little bit of work, if I gain a little bit of knowledge every single day, it will add up to something great. And that's the only reason why I'm even dropping game on here like that, because the same thing that I'm telling y'all, I wish that I knew when I was in certain positions. But if you take the things that I have told y'all in this video alone and apply it, your life will be completely changed, and there's no doubt behind that. But I'm telling y'all this, put in the work now, because you will thank yourself 1,000-fold later, and there's no way around it. Make sure that you guys are doing what you can do and what you have to do. Now that will take you to where you gotta go. Look at yourself and look at what you need to know. Look at what action you need to be taking. Look at what understandings you need to have upon the world to get to where you gotta go. And make sure that you're aligned with yourself and that person that's in point B. Because just like how we said, our GPS could get stirred off and it don't even have to be our fault. It don't even have to have anything to do with us, and it could get pulled off to the side. And then you look up and then you see, damn, I'm at my goals. And it felt like a movie. You ain't got to ache no more. You ain't got these headaches. You ain't got these sleepless nights. You able to get some well done sleep, all because you put in that hard work. And what is life without a fight? You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to take this video and take what you can from it. But I gave y'all what y'all needed to know. That is how you time travel. And that is how you get to the next level. If you want it to happen like that, put in the work like that. I'm telling you, you're going to look up, everything going to be changed. You're going to look back to the video and you're going to think, dang. But I'm out there, big man Dolo. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's all love, man.